They're gonna get stopped because of all the weapons that they have on them.
I feel that.
Sorry.
Hello and welcome everybody. We appreciate you joining us. Starting a little bit late. It is actually a sold out crowd here. In case you're confused, I am Lawrence, helping out Cary tonight as we are doing a double stream from outside of the park. So Cary will be hosting you for Yeehaw Bob later on tonight. I am just outside of the parks in Cary, North Carolina, at the Chinese Lantern Festival. So we're just now entering. This should be a very cool event. We try to go to this every year. It is very crowded, USC Greg. It is actually a sold out event tonight. We normally don't come until January. But we'll be in Disney the first week of January. So we decided to come tonight. So I'm going to turn this around so you can see a little bit more. And this is actually just the entrance to the event. It was very busy getting in with parking and then security.
Come this way. Come here.
So hello, Lego Droid, USC Greg, Catherine's in chat, 86JB, Michael Daniel Ferguson, Courtney Marie, thank you all for being here. It should be a fun part one of 2 streams tonight. So we'll take you through, show you all of the Chinese lanterns here. There's also a stage show at 7:30, so we'll pop over for that. We are at the Koka Booth Amphitheatre in Cary, North Carolina. These are all new. Normally they are red. They're all white this year. Hello, Frederick. Thanks, USC Greg. We are in unknown territory right now as we've never streamed from North Carolina. I do think that the signal should hold pretty well, though. We do have other friends meeting us here. Friends of Living in DIZ. And Catherine and Finley will be behind me shortly. And Shannon, the podcast is live tomorrow. Hey! Hey, how are you? Guys, it's Steve.
Hey, everybody.
And Hayden. Nice to meet you in person.
Yes.
So they are hanging out with us tonight. Tony here?
Yeah, she's gone for the rest of it.
Okay, all right.
She'll be right back.
So Tony will be joining us. Do you guys normally do this event?
I haven't ever done it before.
Okay.
Tony has.
Oh,
Tony did it
okay.
a couple years ago.
Gotcha. I was really shocked how busy it was.
Yes.
That's not normal
Same
for
way.
us. But we normally come in January and it's quiet at that point.
Yeah.
So yeah, these are really big. Yes, Angry Shift Manager Josh is on the podcast with us tomorrow night. I told him last night we're going to put him in the hot seat. So yeah, these are really cool Chinese lanterns, not like the ones you see in the China Pavilion in Epcot. So there's a stage show at 7:30, so I figured we would see that. So we'll do a little of this before, and then the stage show. Yeah, this was pretty cool. I think we started doing this probably about 5 years ago, coming to see it. And it's all around the amphitheater, so this is really just the entrance. You see it goes, excuse me, way down there. The amphitheater stage is right back there. And then way down there as well. So there's plenty to look at. There's some interactive stuff for kids to do as well, so we'll take a peek at that.
She's around here.
Hello! Look at that, we're all Disney. There's Tony, everybody. Welcome. So he said you've done it before, but
Yeah.
how long ago? Recently or? Oh, okay, all right. We started doing it probably about 5 years ago. Yeah.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, exactly. So, and that's why I'm like,
We normally will come with, normally we have family from New York and friends from Florida. So we'll bring them to this event just as something to do. Catherine just parked. That was crazy, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, she dropped you off.
Yeah, she was like, why don't you just walk? So I just left her and walked.
I can also tell. Yeah, that's where the difference is.
Take it off. Very, very cool. And a lot of times they'll have a story. You might not be, there you go. Hey, those look familiar. It's like well known in the living in DIZ society. Resort. We are in Cary, North Carolina for the North Carolina Chinese Lantern Festival. It's an annual event. Happens late December into January. Shan and I will be there Saturday through the 7th, so we'll be there for about a week.
I said, dude, you're sleeping private.
Yeah, these lanterns are a little different than what you see in Epcot.
Lost next to the bathrooms all night looking for them. That just sounds like movie men stuff. I'm like, I'd rather get chased by kids with forks than donuts. That's all right. That's how you keep track of them.
man, these little donuts are like cracked for them. They must have like a little bit of milk or egg in them. Like, oh, this is not something we usually get.
Where's Piper?
About the 14.
Want to go to that fair?
Resort, are you in North Carolina? So we'll be here till about 8:30, and then we will end the stream. The stream should take you right over to Corey, who will be at Port Orleans for a little bit of Yeehaw Bob tonight.
I made a little YouTube.
Yeah, this is quite an event. Like I said, we do this just about every year.
Are you done?
Yeah.
You want me to take it?
So this amphitheater has quite a few events. We were here a couple months ago for a wine festival. So that's the actual stage. There is a stage show at 7:30, so we'll come back and take a look at that. I think that's where all the kids interactive stuff is. It did rain here earlier. It did just about stop as I was getting my ticket. So the ground will be a little wet. Oh, resort. Yeah, you're not far. The Disneyana is going to be in Greensboro this coming year, so we'll be over there checking that out. We got these light up swings. What was the ticket price? Do you remember?
16 in person.
16? Resorts.
Children 13, I think. Adults 16.
Steve says there's 16 for adults, 13 for kids. We got ours as part of a group, so I didn't see what the price was. Land right in.
That was really smart.
This is so fun! It's so swingy!
We got light up seesaws. They do also have food. Yeah, we had some rain last night and earlier today. I kept watching the forecast and it said ending at 6. And then it started raining on my way here. But it did clear up. This is new. I don't know what this is. This is new.
What is this? There's no idea.
Yeah, we'll check this out.
You have to swerve if it's everything.
Yeah. Might be interesting on camera. Hey, Neil. Yeah, this booth is new, so we'll check this out. And we'll see some more of the displays before we do the stage show. Okay. So we'll do this and then just pop over. So again, I'm your host for part one of tonight, Lawrence from the DIZ Pod, which will be live tomorrow night with Josh from Resort TV 1. He'll be hanging out with myself and Corey. We'll be testing some knowledge, talking about the history of live streaming in the parks. It should be a fun night for all of us. And it is the season finale, season 1 finale of the podcast. All right, so we have lights, different heights. Very interesting. I see why they warn you about the lights. Also, I think so. We're a little too tall. It's really a test to see if you can get out without getting hit. All right, so we'll pop over and see the stage show. This is really tall. I don't know if it comes across. But just figure we're walking through it, and it's way up there. So we figured with the holiday, we might give you something a little bit different. Not sure how close we're going to be able to get, but we'll see what we can see.
That's a 1919 Black Sox. That's Babe Ruth.
Again, this is a sold-out event tonight. Hey, goofy guy. Watch your step. No, Team Sporty, I am not Corey. Corey is about 600 miles away from me. We are coming to you tonight from Cary, North Carolina for the North Carolina Chinese Lantern Festival. There's a stage show that's going to start in about 2 minutes or so we'll peek at that and then go back and look at the rest of the decorations. Hey, Allison.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our 8th North Carolina Chinese Lantern Festival. Please allow me to introduce the first show, Face Changing. This theatrical art is a fine example of our Chinese culture, dating back over 300 years as a part of Sichuan opera. Please welcome.
call captain. She asked me to have you call. 646. Yeah. 696 47. Thanks. They printed out mine. They said they would have to print out hers. It's got the booth, not the security.
You go 1, 2, or 3. You know which box
I got, 2, I think.
2.
Thank you.
for this amazing show. For our next performance, we are very honored to have Mr. Tai and Mr. Mu here to share with us the incredible martial arts of China. invite 6 to 8 little buddy to learn Kung Fu with us. What a wonderful performance. Let's give the kids and the performers a round of applause. Now now we have the Diablo. It consists of a spool-like object that is spun and manipulated using a string attached to two handheld sticks. Let's walk on. This dance is characterized by the graceful and flowing movements of the dancer as they twirl and spin the ribbon through the air.
What do you need? Oh, Jamie and Ellen?
For our next performance, let's welcome the lion dance.
Okay, thank you. All right. Jenny, you are welcome. Just thought we would do something a little bit different.
Chang'e is a figure in Chinese mythology known as the goddess of the
Go
moon.
that way.
She's often associated with the legend of Chang'e, an ancient and famous tale in which the celestial beings.
So yeah, we thought we'd bring you a little bit something different tonight. A little bit outside of the parks. If anybody's just joining, my name is Lawrence. I am your guest host for tonight for Living in DIZ. Your regular group leader, Cary, will be with us for part 2 of the stream, which will be at Port Orleans for Yeehaw Bob. But we thought we'd bring you some of this that most of you have probably never seen. This is the Chinese Lantern Festival in North Carolina, in Cary, North Carolina. Runs from late December to mid-January. A lot of Chinese culture, along with all the Chinese lanterns. So we're going to check out more of the Chinese lanterns now before we turn the stream over to Cary at 8:30 for Yeehaw Bob. So Finley and Catherine are here, but they are over at the other side of the interactive playground. Okay, it's almost like the Moana area. So this is at Koka Booth Amphitheatre in Cary, North Carolina. They do this event every year. So we'll check out some of these along the water.
Where are you going next? Are we going to the Cary?
Anyone been to an event like this near where you live? They have the wine festival here. All different wine makers.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I think that was in September.
Last time I came here was when they had fireworks.
Ah. Don't recommend taking this route.
You're good.
Catherine is, excuse me, Catherine is near the interactive area that we just left. So we'll check out more of this. Neil, I thought about you the other night on Christmas Eve. There was a guy streaming from Diker Heights, just walking up and down looking at all the Christmas lights.
Yeah, Christmas.
It is.
Yeah, a lot of these displays are different. Thank you, Neil. Just figured we would do something a little different than the norm, especially right here at the holidays. Oh, his tail moves. It's like Maleficent.
Adelaide's been eating the whole thing.
Neil, she reads your name now. She'll see it in chat. She likes to read all the chat when we're watching Living in DIZ.
Mysterious world.
Nice little benches. Take a nice picture. Very cool. And the rain, as I said, stopped. Did make everything muddy when you're trying to cut through different areas, but for the most part, it's been nice. Lots of people on a sold out evening here.
I had a bad spot on my bag whenever I stepped on your motorcycle.
Don't forget, we'll have the DIZ Pod tomorrow night, 6:30, right here on Living in DIZ. Corey and I will be joined by Josh of Resort TV 1. I'm sure you all know him well. That should be a fun night, talking tech, the history of live streaming, the history of Resort TV 1. Should be fun, and it is the season finale. Season 1. Can't believe we've done 30 shows already. Wow. And then season 2 premieres next Friday. That is going to be a really cool event. Season 1 finale tomorrow night, season 2 premiere the following Friday. And it's going to be live, in person, and in front of a live studio audience. Probably have like 12 people there, I think. Right? We rented a Verbo. We were going to do 3 resort rooms. And just felt like that was going to be just, you know. So we rented a Verbo. It's actually a little bit cheaper. And then we'll all be able to, it's a 9-bedroom house. Oh, wow. Yeah. Plenty of room. So Corey wants to do a live stream there. So we're going to do that. Give everybody a tour of the Verbo that we're staying in. I'm hoping that Neil is going to be in the audience for the podcast next Friday. Hint, hint.
You're not?
Yeah, Jay, why are you wearing your ramen?
I'm not wearing no ramen.
Catherine is contacting me. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, she's texting me. I'm not sure if she's aware, but I'm live streaming. So I can't see the text.
Tell her to text me.
You can text Steve. Oh, she needs me to respond on stream. Okay, I'm watching.
A lot more stalls than those too.
And I think I'm coming towards you now. I know, Corey. I'm trying not to get in trouble.
Watch your step.
No, we're right in the gym. We're right in the gym area right now. So, yeah.
Oh, those were there last year.
Remember that.
She said meet her at the stage.
Okay. All right. I'll cut through the middle. Excuse me.
Slow down.
And then we can go that way. And that's really it. Actually, we'll finish right on time to turn it over to Corey. Well, they said the event is normally like 75 to 90 minutes. So timing worked out well. And when this stream ends, it should redirect you directly to Cary. Hang on, just trying to locate Catherine. Hey, Angie. Did you guys come with us to this event one year? I don't remember. Look, now I'm standing at the stage waiting for Catherine. See? Oops. Hey! All right, Angie.
Hi! Nice to meet you!
Angie, when you come down for Christmas, we'll have to do this. Look, there's Catherine.
Oh my gosh, I've been trying to find you for like 20 minutes. And I'm like, she's by the swings. I'm at the swings. But I wasn't watching live.
Oh. Yeah, you should watch live.
Yeah.
It's better live. So there's Catherine. And there's Finley.
Hi. There's Lawrence.
Oh, you have the stroller. Now I can put my jacket on. It got warm out here. I was prepared, though, just in case. They went to the restroom. Oh. So that side.
She's been wanting to see the dragon. I'm like, we gotta find out.
I figured we'll go this way and then end the stream, and then we can keep walking. All right, we'll go see the dragon.
Did they have the thing where it shows you like the year of the dragon?
I think that's over there. No. Shannon, she is already in countdown mode. What has helped, I guess you could say helped, is that she was previously counting down for Christmas. And she would wake up and, Daddy, it's 2 days till Christmas. Daddy, tomorrow's Christmas. So she's very excited about Christmas. She got the one thing that she really wanted, which was a Wish jewelry box.
Well, that's like, let's see, I never looked.
Thank you, Angie. I had to buy that in 2020 when we were in Disney for Christmas, and Corey and Neil didn't tell me that it was going to be 35 degrees. So I was not prepared. Now, in their defense, I didn't know Corey and Neil back then, but still, they didn't tell me. Okay. I don't know what it is. First, I thought it was a transformer. Finley is good with all sorts of characters. She's been very much into characters lately, which is great. Like, we'll go do a character dining, and she'll jump up and hug every one of them.
For a kid wearing that, I think you'd have bigger issues. You have to stage walking past the cherry blossoms. Well, there's a light up thing that says Koka Booth Amphitheatre.
Unless it's like made out of
That's what we're
plastic, I think it's memory puppy.
Oh, 7 heavenly fairies.
This is a nice amphitheater over here in Cary, North Carolina. I've seen this event. They have a wine festival here. And I saw Harry Connick Jr. here too. Yeah, so if you know what year you were born in,
Stand next to the pig. I'll take a picture of it.
these displays will represent the different years. So Finley was born in the year of the pig.
8:17.
I'll have to finish that. I got 10 minutes or so, and then I'm going to turn it over.
I have a picture of her from 2020 or something.
Oh, wow.
Big. I was born in the year of Daddy was born in the year of You know what year you were born in?
I hope so. You said, I hope. Do you know what year you were born in?
You're hilarious.
Hey.
Thanks, I try.
Are you zooming in on
It's the year of the chicken, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, not the chicken, the rooster.
Oh, I'm a rooster too, right?
Dog. The monkey. Anybody know what year they were born in? Apparently, Catherine remembered I was year of the dragon. Here's the sheep. The year of the horse.
Right there with Dad's
Dad's up there. Mom, I'm a horse. Mom, I'm a horse. No. It's a monkey. Oh, yeah, it's a monkey. That's a monkey. That's a good right there.
Oh, year of the snake. Well, that's cool. They're the same year. Dragon. Ooh.
So dark. Your flash not on.
Good year. Good year. Rabbit. Oh, that's this year. Year of the rabbit.
They're gentle and quiet.
Wow, just under 100 likes. Thank you, everyone. Definitely appreciate the support, especially for a non-standard stream. Thought we'd bring you something a little bit different than what we normally do. Here's Year of the Tiger. Looks a little bit like Tony the Tiger.
Riley. Stubbornness.
Oh, that looks just like you.
Happy early birthday, Shannon. Year of the Ox.
No, that's okay. Go ahead.
And Year of the Rat. Yeah, this is a fun festival. Yeah, I will have to watch the replay of Yeehaw Bog probably. But looking forward to it for sure. As a viewer, I can tell you that that's something that I like about living in DIZ, is that I'm not afraid to bring you something different.
Ooh, it's Dragon Ball Race.
164 feet. ¿Qué hora es?
I'm sorry?
What time?
25.
Maybe right up there.
Look at the bunnies. Do you like the bunnies? They're hot. It's very good weather.
Yeah.
The rain, while it's not nice, it's always good for the lantern because it just like
Alicia, you didn't tell me to do a battery check? Just kidding, we're okay. I did just get the warning on my phone though. But we'll be in perfect timing. Gonna come over here. We will have seen the entire festival just about. And just in time to turn it over to Corey for a little yeehaw bob. Thank you, Corey. I appreciate it. Yeah. All right, so we saw the rest of that. That's kind of where we started. So we're going to go back this way. Corey, are you ready? Ready for part 2 of a great night? Corey, I appreciate you letting me share this with everybody. Very cool event.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So I figured we would end here by the centerpiece of the displays.
Yeah. How dare you? Here, let's try another selfie here with the dragon.
All right, Corey's putting the link in for part 2. He's going to take you over to Port Orleans for a little yeehaw bob and apparently a beignet. You want to come over here? Don't go too far. Oh, you want to do it backwards? All right. So it has been a great night. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us for part 1 of the stream. I want to thank
I saw it.
Steve Bullock and family.
Hello.
Tony.
They're over there.
We're hiding over there. She said, I'm going to say bye.
He's gonna finish.
Oh, we're leaving already?
We're leaving already. Corey
is
is ready to take over. He's over at Yeehaw Bob. Thank everybody for hanging out with us tonight. And we'll do this again next year.
Yeah.
Maybe not on the sold out night, but we'll do it again next year.
They're all sold out.
Yeah, they are all sold out. It is a busy event for us here.
They had 5,000 people here yesterday.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's crazy.
I didn't think it was going to be this crowded.
All right. So for everybody here, I want to thank you for hanging out. And make sure you stay tuned for Corey with part 2 over at Yeehaw Bob. And I will see you tomorrow on the DIZ Pod. Good night, everybody.
You're finishing
What?
mine.
What am I saying?
Corey.
Oh, for Corey
And Tammy.
and Jacob
And Tammy.
and Tammy
And Tammy.
and Jillian
And Tammy.
and Mushu,
And Tammy.
I'm Lawrence.
I'm Catherine.
Steve.
Tony.
Say hey.
All right, guys. You got it. Caroline and Cruz signing out.
Bye.